Hello everybody, this is Sparks, chilling out with my music disc, and welcome to another episode of Sparks Plays Minecraft. Got my brick collection, got my music, got my chest full of goodies. I'm feeling pretty good, thank you very much for asking. We're back at my base today, after a brief absence, spent messing up water in the end. And today we have a very serious issue to discuss. And that is the serious food issue I'm in over here. There's very little to eat. I'm basically going over to Crazyman's, well, not to Crazyman's, to our shared base and feeding myself off the joint storage food, which is mostly stuff that Crazyman's gotten. And I'm living off apples from the wood I just gathered for today's project. But today's project, one of the things I want with this base is I want it very automated. I want lots of farms and things going. So why not start with a melon farm? It'll get us some food. It's going to look pretty nice, I hope. And I've been wanting to do some redstone for quite a while. I mean, we did the storage room, the sorting room for the shaft mine. So I noticed that we have got this sort of lovely dented space in here, which is just naturally occurring in the mountain. And I'd quite like to build this, it's a stackable pumpkin farm, and I want it to sort of tower up into the sky. It works with pumpkins and melons. It's going to be a melon one though, I realised I just said pumpkin. So it's sort of in this little dent, but it's going to sort of rise out of it like a skyscraper. It's crazy. Whoa. There's Crazyman's island. He still hasn't done anything with it. The netherrack pillars look disgusting. But I think our tower is going to look beautiful next to it. So I designed this quite a while ago actually. I don't know if it can be improved using any of the new redstone things. Possibly for the collection of the melons I could use hoppers. But yeah, so today's project we're going to be showing you how this goes. And I realised the other day, well actually after I uploaded like two solo episodes ago, I said I got a new job, but I'll tell you about that later. First let's do this, and then sort of never really mentioned anything past that point, which was rude of me. I'm sorry if anybody's wondering what my new job is, but yeah, I'm working now for a company called Makey. They're from, well, they're not, Makey is the product name, and it's their best-selling product, but they're actually called Joy Labs, and they do things like any good company. They make this circuit board which you can plug in to your computer via USB, and when you press a key, I'm not explaining this very well. It's got crocodile clips that you can clip to the board, and when your crocodile clip goes onto the board and you make a connection between two clips, the board simulates a keyboard. So you can connect real world objects such as bananas, things like that, to... I don't know if all of these should be melons. I think they could be. Yeah, you can connect real world objects like bananas or people to this Makey board, and it'll activate. You can still hear the music playing. It'll activate the computer as if it had been a keyboard key press, and it's a really cool device. And I basically am in charge of forum moderation and social networking now, which is. It's a fun job, guys. It really is. I choose my own hours. I'm learning a lot from it, and it's right up my street. Sort of, programming, electronics. So we're really enjoying it. And if you're sort of interested in art and things, which a lot of people are using it for, sort of interactive art projects, the Makey board does work very well for that. A lot of people are doing things with sort of disabilities, children with disabilities, because you can make sort of squeeze balls and other interactive things which people with mental or physical disabilities can interact with. So it's a very cool board, it's a very cool job, and I'm really enjoying it. Let's take a nap. So sorry for not mentioning for so long. I think it was like 3 episodes ago I mentioned, and then I never actually said what it was, and I need a better way up here. My mum actually just got a new job as well. She was working in a delicatessen for about 5 years. I think it's about 5 years, and she's had enough. She wants a change, so she's going off. She's doing something else. I'm not quite sure what. It's some sort of semi-managerial role in a shop. Not really sure, but I'm happy for her. Yeah. Actually, it made me think she got a sorry you're leaving card from work, and I was thinking, you know, what if your dream job was to be a horticulturalist who prunes leaves and trees and things like that. What if you got your dream job? Would you get a not sorry you're leaving card? You know, leaving because they're leaves and you're leaving them. That was a pretty bad joke actually. Okay. I've lost my train of what I'm doing here, so I'm going to cut back when I've got something going here. Oh. Okay, so we have these sticky pistons around the edge here with a gap, and we're going to have dirt placed on top of them, and this is going to be the space where the melons grow. I don't think I do want melons here, and I can have them all around, I think, because all of them have a place. Yeah, all of them have a place to grow, so that's fine. I can have melons all around. It's great. I could really do some bone meal actually. I used it all to get wood for this project. I got so many planks. So yeah, this is the base design. The idea is that you have water at the very top, and when the pistons push up, it breaks any melons that have grown on here, and the water will then wash along here and down into the channel to the next level, and then the next level, that piston here will be moved over to here, and the hole will be this side. So basically the water zigzags down, pulling all the melons with it, which hopefully works as well as it did in my creative. It could be a little tricky to build, is my worry. We have sort of the next layer is up here now. I'm not really sure how to build this in a non-creative situation, so sort of living it as I go. Yeah, we are getting pretty close to 64 subscribers, guys. I'm really looking forward to reaching that landmark. Actually, that doesn't go there. Where's my silk touch? That goes there, and it's very important that we have the glowstone here because melons will only grow if they have sufficient light, and they have to have a non-solid block above their heads. So that's sort of the reason for the glowstone, as much as aesthetics. Yeah, 64 subscribers. It's still a small channel, I know, but wow, it feels amazing to think that we've got 64 people watching us. We've made quite a few friends so far as well in the world of YouTube, who have been a pleasure to work with on certain projects. So yeah, it's great to sort of, we've met some people. Look at me being sociable. Right, pistons go up one from that, so I am going to hate climbing around here, I can tell already. There we go. Am I out of wood? I'm out of wood. That didn't last me very long. Let's get some more. Now, let's see, that's... Our water goes in there, so that's the level of the dirt. And then this all goes around. So it's a very tall, but not very wide farm, basically. Here we are. The water in the middle keeps everything hydrated, stops the crops being destroyed and increases the speed of growth. I need more seeds. I'm going to be up and down here all day, man. How does one turn these? Really? You have to break them by hand? That's a bummer. Where did he go? I thought you could uncraft them. Oh well. I guess we can do it like this then. Speaking along the lines of sort of people we've met on YouTubes, we've got a couple of one or two group events coming up soon for you guys to watch. We've not done many of those yet. The only two things are really Supercraft Brothers that we did with Aerophyte and Pete, and of course I did film a little bit on Aerophyte's server the other day. What am I doing? Dirt, piston, wood. There. I find it's surprising, like both Crazyman and I don't particularly enjoy public speaking, and it's very strange how little I care about talking on YouTube. It just, I guess technically people are listening to me talk. The only possible benefit is that I can edit out the worst things, I suppose. But it's very strange. But at the same time, neither of us seem to have the skill to the ability to talk and do things at the same time with any sort of success. So it's a very haphazard channel we're running at the moment. It's a bit of a shame, the new YouTube layout that's coming along soon, I find, simply because we just had Amber do that beautiful drawing for us for our YouTube background, which I love. I love that background so much. It looks really cool, and it's going to have to be thrown away like yesterday's jam because the layout's changing. So I'm a bit sad about that, and I've put glass here again. Bad Sparks. So you can see down here, the hole is right there. So this time we put the pistons over the hole like so, and the hole sits on the other side, so the water will run down. And this really exploits the Minecraft water physics to the max. And there's a thing like if the water runs down this system when the pistons are down, like now, it will spill. It won't bother those guys, but it will spill over here, and there's going to be redstone running along here to power the pistons. It'll spill, and it will take quite a long time to fix in survival, I think. So when the pistons are up, however, better off showing it on the lower level actually, considering there's something over it. When the pistons are up, like this one here, the water flows along and down without spilling. I say without spilling, there's air here. Let me just double check my design a sec. Good thing I checked about that. It looks like I actually need a nice cheap ring of glass all the way under the water, which will, when the pistons are up, such as these ones would be here, the glass holds the water in, it flows and just heads straight down there and misses out the line of redstone running along here. So that glass is very important, and I'm glad I didn't forget about it. And this ladder, this is no place for this ladder. It's in the way of everything. Probably going to be in the way of the redstone as well. Oop. Oh, I'm nearly dead, man. Why didn't you tell me? I'm going to go take a nap. I'm beginning to get this feeling that I'm going to need a lot more glass. Oh, I do have bone meal. Excellent. Oops. I always do that. I right click on it as if it's a chest. It shouldn't really be there with these things. I want to keep that in there. Okay, so I've got I got a stack and a bit left. It's not great. And this ladder has to go. It's clear. I have to think of a different way of getting up and down this thing. This 16 sub Silky Special pick is... I've not repaired it yet. It might even make it to 64 subs. That'd be very impressive. And I might have to rename it or something. Right. Now, what we have here is sort of two decorative little marks. And the idea with these is going to be, we have two lines of redstone power running up this thing. One will power the pistons, and the other one is going to be in charge of turning the water bucket, the water on and off at the top. So, assuming we'll power it from this side here, we will have a redstone torch there, and that'll power this line running along here. Are they all up? Yep, we're all good. Okay, so this will be a redstone line that runs up here. The next torch goes level with the glass. Let's make some redstone torches. Can I jump here? Yes. So we'll go there. And we want another one down here. That'll do everything off for now. Then we reach the tower here, and that'll be off again. Can run that wire along here to the next layer of pistons. Excellent. So both those rows should be hooked up now. Got a layer of glass running along here. Yeah, we need more glass. We need way more glass. I think I'm gonna have to head over to the main base and nab some of that sand I mined, because I do not have enough here. Sand, 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 sand. This is meow. This is our storage room, the old one. Just contacted Crazyman. He's fine with me stealing a load of sand. I harvested all of this anyway, so it doesn't matter. And all of this has to be moved down still. Pretty much everything has been moved to the new storage room. But a lot of these chests... oh, I need some of those. I have no space. Never mind. A few things have yet to be moved down. A lot of the odd stuff, you know, stuff that doesn't really have a specific chest, and a lot of the bulk stuff like cobblestone and netherrack. But the new storage room is turning out quite nicely, actually. We've decided the way we're going to do it with sort of resources we have here is that you can take some if the other person doesn't need it. And it's going to be things like just sort of making sure that we top it up. So once we've got all the things sorted around here, I'm going to do my best to sort of, you know, grind trees, make sure that the chests are full of sand, so that we've got a nice shared resource that we can both use for joint projects and solo projects if we need them to. I tend to go to the end to get home because it's a long walk. It's about 600 blocks diagonally to my base, so I usually take this one rail thingy that was set up. This one has a returning cart since it's the end. That leads to our to the nether fortress. You've got the cave spider spawner and the witch hut in that direction, and one rail doesn't seem to have paved this bit yet. I don't know what's keeping them. This leads up to our end portal, so I tend to go through that. I'm having some connection issues at the moment with the server. We're planning to get the server fixed. By fixed I mean we want to get a new one. Currently we run the server ourselves. It's an old computer running Linux Ubuntu in Crazyman's place, and this is what I get all the time when going to the end. Just swim around here for a little bit, and eventually it lets me through. Sometimes I get disconnected instead. So yeah, we try to organise group events on the server, and the server just can't handle it, so we're thinking about getting paid hosting soon. Hello, I've got a text. I don't know if you can hear that. You can hear me. I was making noises. Don't know if you ever saw, Crazyman went and lit up the entire end. Like the entire surface is covered in torches, which I'm thankful for. It means that we don't have to watch out for Enderman. So yeah, I use the end portal to get back. It's a lot faster. And once again, this is what I'm talking about. You know, we're trying to find out which host we should go with, because I'm fed up with this sort of connectivity. We've been, you know, trying to. It's not really affected our recording too much yet. Oh, it's dark. I swear it was dawn just now. Oh well. Let's get some of this sand cooking. There's times when I can't even get into chests, so it's good if I can do that. Lets me get to work. So yeah, and we are thinking about getting a new server as soon as we work out what on earth we should do about hosting. Any coal? Any coal? Any coal? Yes. A tiny bit of coal. That's weird. Now he's got the most. Oh well. Alright, well. This isn't as tall as it's going to be, but a couple of layers have been done. I just sort of want to demonstrate... Skeleton? Skeleton. I just wanted to demonstrate sort of how I plan to get this to work. So you can see there's a couple of melons already grown around the edges here. When I do that, all the pistons go up, all the melons will break because the pistons have risen, and then there'll be a second redstone line like that one running up this side, which will, if I can get up there, let's go there and then die and then go there. Ouch, oh dear. I left myself a pillar so I could get up and now I can't. Pitiful. So we'd be at the top of this, very top of this pillar, we would have water streams. You can see all the pistons are up now, so you can have a dispenser with some water in it, and that'll cause water to flow down like this. And hopefully you'll be able to see how it basically zigzags down, across, down, across, down, across, or straight down. And I mean, a couple of pieces of melon are left, but after some time all the melons will be washed down here. You can put a sign at the very bottom to stop the water spilling around like it is right now, and then once all the melons have been flushed down, you'll be able to send another pulse up to the dispensers, pick the water stream back up. There you go, pick the water stream back up, just fill it in for now, like so. The water will stop flowing. I could probably write this down, couldn't I? Oh no, I can't. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm so gonna die soon. I'm so glad I got feather falling boots. When it reaches the bottom, you can apply a torch. You can apply power to these pistons. Remove the power from the pistons again, like so. All the pistons drop, and the melons can continue to grow, and your delicious, delicious food can be collected at the bottom. I'll set up some hoppers or something like that. So that's the general principle of this. I'd like it to actually harvest itself automatically. We have daylight sensors nowadays, so I might be able to get it to harvest every evening or every 24 hours. Well, not 24 hours, but every 2 days, which would be every 40 minutes it would go off, something like that. So we can use the sunlight to actually make a very simple timer to make sure this goes off every now and again. All the items are going to be put into chests anyway, so there's no reason why it shouldn't automatically break. And this is going to have to be made quite a bit taller yet for it to be completed to my satisfaction, but I think it looks fairly nice. Let's see if we can... Oh, I don't know if you heard that. I did. I don't think you did. I think I'm being paranoid. Oh, you probably did actually, because I haven't plugged things in properly. People talk to me sometimes. Sorry. So it's not quite the dramatic feeling I wanted yet, but it's going to be sort of rising up out of the out of the sky. I'm thinking about maybe putting some sort of decorating it more, you know, more gilding, more wood, things like that. How does it look from Crazyman's vantage point? Oh, that was not a good throw. From Crazyman's vantage point. Yeah, see, so yeah, I think it could do with a bit more decorating. It looks a little bit square and ugly at the moment, but I can work on that. I'm going to raise it up a little higher. I'm going to get it to sort of cloud level off camera now. It takes quite a while to do each layer actually, and I'm always terrified I'm going to mess up and the water's going to spill everywhere and break everything I've done. But yeah, I'll be back to you when this is a little more completed. And scratch that, because my goodness, would you look at the time? I did not realise that I've been working on this for so long. We've reached our recommended episode length of 25 minutes and past it, so thank you very much for watching. I will finish this off camera, get it to a good height, and hopefully next episode we can work on some of the logical redstone at the base for auto harvesting, auto farming, things like that. There's going to be some interesting redstone to do for that, so thank you very much for watching. This was Sparks, and I will see you next episode.